Hello and welcome to another lecture of The Law of the Sea. I am Muhammad Tahmidul Islam, lecturer, Department of Law, World University of Bangladesh, and today we are going to talk about International Maritime Organization, or in short, IMO. Introduction. The International Maritime Organization, or IMO, was established in 1948 as a specialized agency of the United Nations and in the process has been charged with the regulation of international shipping from the safety, security, and environmental protection. Its main role is to create a regulatory framework for the shipping industry that is fair and effective, universally adopted, and universally implemented. As a specialized agency of the United Nations, IMO is the global standard setting authority for the safety, security, and environmental performance of international shipping. Shipping is a truly international industry and it can only operate effectively if the regulations and standards are themselves agreed, adopted, and implemented on an international basis. And IMO is the forum at which this process takes place. IMO measures cover all aspects of international shipping, including ship design, construction, equipment, manning, operation, and disposal, to ensure that this vital sector remains safe, environmentally sound, energy efficient, and secure. The Secretariat comprises about 330 international civil servants, led by a Secretary General. It is headquartered in London. The IMO currently has 174 member states and 3 associate members. So, here we are seeing the IMO headquarters. Historical development. Formed by means of the 1948 Convention on the International Maritime Organization, IMO initially focused on maritime safety and navigation. Then, in the 1960s, the world became more aware of the spillage of oil into the oceans and seas through accidents or as a result of poor operating practices. Spurred by major oil pollution incidents such as the Torrey Canyon disaster off the southwest coast of the United Kingdom in 1967, IMO embarked on an ambitious program of work on marine pollution prevention and response and on liability and compensation issues. A key outcome was the adoption in 1973 of the International Convention for the Prevention of Pollution from Ships, universally known as MARPOL. Role of the IMO. Today, the expanded, amended, and updated MARPOL Convention remains the most important as well as the most comprehensive international treaty covering the prevention of both marine and atmospheric pollution by ships from operational or accidental causes. By providing a solid foundation for substantial and continued reductions in ship source pollution, the convention continues to be relevant today. IMO also has a process to designate particularly sensitive sea areas or PSSAs, which are subject to associated protective measures such as mandatory ship routing system. There are currently 14 areas plus 2 extensions protected in this way, including those covering UNESCO World Heritage Marine Sites such as the Great Barrier Reef in Australia, the, the, the Galapagos Archipelago on Ecuador, the Papahanau the Papahanau Mukaukea Marine National Monument, United States of America, which is the name is pretty big and the name is actually of Native American, and the Wadden Sea in Denmark, Germany, and Netherlands. IMO has pioneered a series of projects based on a global partnership model known as GLOX, which is being used to accelerate legal policy and institutional reform in developing countries to implement international convention while at the same time leveraging private sector partnerships to accelerate research and development and technological innovations by forming global industry alliance and facilitating information exchange. So IMO, or International Maritime Organization, which is uh, a really important organization to protect the sea and to protect the life and the environment of the sea. And this organization is tasked with the heavy task of controlling all these aspects which happens on the sea. And as international lawyers, we need to understand more about this organization and how it functions and how its rules and regulations are going to impact our own country's economic activities. So, this is one of the most important parts of our lecture. I hope you have understood the lecture content, and if you face any problem in understanding the lecture, feel free to ask in the comment section. I will answer accordingly. Thank you.